Alright, welcome to D.L. Kramer's Custom Cars and Anything, where the star of the show is Mindy. You want to say hello? Huh? Say hello. Come on, you can do it. Say hello. Hello. Don't be shy. Don't hide now. Well, anyway, I painted my gauge cluster I made. And now I'm going to be doing a video on putting the gauges together. And Mindy wants to go in the house and eat. But what I've been working on, not taking videos of, is I hooked up the wiring. I finished my wiring up. I wired this car from top to bottom with brand new harness and everything. So I got the park lights on right now. So yeah, so now we'll be ready to put the gauge cluster in. And on another video, I got the China lifters out. Runs like a watch now. So I got rid of them damn China lifters. But anyway, so what I did is I painted the back of it black and I put the lights in for good. I want to drive this thing around while I do body work on it. I want to enjoy it this summer. And need some wheels. So, anybody got some wheels? I'm looking for some Dodge truck wheels. Yeah. The guy got mad at me, so for not coming right away. I just found out my brother's got cancer, lymphoma, so had to be with him. And this other guy got really outrageously pissed off at me that I didn't show up, so. And they called my channel crappy. So anyway, if you think it's crappy, leave me a comment, you know. And I'm not getting rich off this channel at all. I'm not making a dime off of it. So anyway, he's mad at me. Couldn't come right away, you know. I had to put it off. We had a snowstorm. I had to do taxes. You know how it is. You got to do your taxes first, pay your bills first, before you can do this stuff. And so that's what I was doing. And then I found out my brother had lymphoma and hell broke loose. So, yeah. So anyway, what do you think of that? I mean, it's all pitted. The chrome's pitted, all that stuff. But that's all I got. I tried to look for new pieces, and as soon as it says Mopar, then they want to, you know, it's not even hardly driver quality here on this side. You can see that. But that side looks a lot better anyway. Well, yeah. But anyway, you know, put some factory dog dish hubcaps and stuff on your squad car wheels. That'll look okay. Paint them black. That should look okay. But yeah, so I can't believe how some people are. They're just crazy. But anyway, yeah, I put the side marker lights in too, and like I say, I'm gonna drive it the way it is. That's all epoxy primer, so that'll hold up the elements I'll put it through. If we get caught in a rainstorm, I get caught in a rainstorm. I'm hoping not. I'm not gonna drive it in the rain. Let's see how that 4-speed and that Hemi go together. But yeah, looking for some wheels, you know, otherwise. Because I might go to the salvage yard and just pick up some steel wheels and sandblast them, paint them black, and buy some dog dish hubcaps, and we'll throw them on there. And they all got to be disc brake. You know, I got discs in the front, and then I got discs in the back. With the Dana, so yeah. So what we're going to do next is we're going to put in gauges, and we'll just go with the flow, I guess. And I'm going to get a dash cat for it Just snap that over the top of that. The Duster ones fit really good. Duster and Dart and Demon. Well, I got my gauge cluster all built and all that stuff, so we're ready to go. What do you think, Mindy? I love you too. Yeah, I told Papa and Mama I'd take good care of you. Papa's up there in heaven looking at you. Yeah, we're gonna go in and eat here shortly. So, anyway, when I mean love to all, I mean love to all. Even if I get snotted off. I'm not a guy that wants to work on hate, but there's things I just can't stand in the world today, and I think you all know what I mean. And I stand up for what's right and what's logical. And if somebody tells you 5 plus 5 equals 15, well, in school I was taught 10. But a lot of people believe it is 15 because a certain someone said it. So, and they don't stop for a minute and look at the facts. And like, this is a steering wheel. They'll say it's square because somebody said it was square. I'll say it's round, but then I'll be the fool. Okay? So, but anyway, I don't want to get political on my channel. But let's just live, huh? Life is too short, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, and I also put I got the dome light wires hanging here. Go up to the middle here. But then I also put an LED dome light under the dash. So you can see it working there. That's pretty cool. So yeah. So anyway, coilover shocks will be here this coming week. We'll get them on. Let's just shut the lights off. We'll get them on too. I'll do a video on that. And then maybe I'll just have to run out to the junkyard and grab some wheels and paint them black and order some dog dish hubcaps and we'll just do it that way, nothing else. Since somebody's got to be bullish about it. And what we're going to do next is we're going to work on gauges. Get them in. Oh, and by the way, too, another thing too. I bought an Evil Bay alternator, and that failed already. Checked my wiring because I thought, it's got to be my wiring, but I've wired so many of these in. No, wiring's top dog. Works good. It wasn't me. It was the Evil Bay item. Now, how do you get your money back for that? Well, you don't, right? Use it for a boat anchor. So I bought one from a guy on eBay. He was parting out a car, and this one's not very old. So I'm going to put this one on there and make sure we're good to go. I got to take it off anyway because when I put my new gauges in, there's an oil pressure sensor that's down there behind the alternator. So, and then I got my temperature and oil pressure wires just hanging here. It comes off from underneath the intake. There's black stuff on there up to right there. You can kind of see it. So I got to string this one this way down to the sensor, the oil pressure sensor. And then I'm going to put a temperature sensor right here. And this one's for the fan, for the electric fan. So we'll have her figured out here. So let's unhook this. Yeah, but I noticed the red one. It shouldn't be on there, but that's on the negative one. But just does the job. It's just the wrong color, and I know. So anyway, I guess that's it. I guess this is it for tonight. But you guys all take care, okay? And love to all. And I mean that. I don't care if a guy's Democrat. I don't care if he's a Republican. I don't care if he's independent. I don't care if you're black, white, Latino, Caucasian. I don't care what country you're from. I don't care. We all bleed red. We all came out of a womb. I don't care. So, but anyway, we're all equal. We'll talk to you guys later. Hey, everybody cheer up. Love you guys. We'll talk to you later. Next video will be, we're going to be sitting right here and putting gauges in that cluster. So, and then we're going to get them in the car. And then the video after that should be putting a new coilover front shocks in. And we'll do a zero adjustment on the suspension on the front. I got that tubular K-frame and tubular A-arms and all that stuff. So that's all in there. Oh, look at this, I got a mosquito right here. Wow, March, I have a mosquito. So anyway, I don't know if you guys can see that. I just built some strut rods I put in there for now. You can see the tubular arms and the disc brakes and stuff. So anyway, again, you guys take care. We'll talk to you guys later. Please subscribe if you can. And it supports the channel. It doesn't support me at all. Keeps the channel going. Take care. Love to all, and I mean that. Bye-bye.